sector. So there are few determined or prescribed HR policies, and loan or advance policy is one of that HR policy. Basically, in regards to the employees' welfare, few companies have policy for advance and loan for their employees. So first we are talking about advance. Okay. So the policies regarding this facility to provide loan and advance is may be different and vary from the company to company. So I am talking about a general system, general policy and procedure. Okay. Advance is a very short term financial aid which is provided to an employee who is in urgent need of money to meet out some emergency work, okay, some expense. So it is given on the request. Okay. Generally in the company, in many companies, there is a policy of advance against the current month salary. Okay. Suppose if a employee has salary of 10,000 rupees. Okay. So there is a policy that he or she may apply or ask for 70 to 80% amount for a loan if she or he works for the whole month. Means suppose 25 days are working days are falls in that month, and he or she work for 23 or 22 days even, he or she may get 75 to 80% amount as an advance, which is to be deducted from their current his or her current month salary. Okay, but because from the salary so many deductions are also required to be made, like for ESI, PF, labor welfare fund if applicable, etc. So for advance, first 80 or 75% salary, suppose 8,000 or 7,500 may be deducted. But for example, that particular employee is applying for loan on the 15th day and his earning is 5,000 rupees. Suppose after PF and ESI deduction, his net paid amount is 3500. So he or she may gets the loan of maximum how much? 2,700 to 2,800, right? So this formula or this calculation may be different from companies to companies as per their HR policy. Next, few companies have policy of providing this advance facility for which on request by a particular employee, which is repayable, okay, maximum within the period of 12 months. Next, the proceeding 12 months in a calendar year, right? So suppose A is an employee whose salary is 10,000 rupees. He is asking for, he or she asks for loan for suppose 10,000 rupees. Yes, they were 10,000 rupees, but 1,000 EMI is to be repaid by them. Okay, so this is the advance. The documentation which is required to be done for the purpose of taking advance is lesser. Okay, a few companies have their prescribed advance form. First, employee is required to, concerned employee is required to give a advance request form application in writing. Then HR used to give an advance form, prescribed form, which should be duly filled and signed by the concerned. Okay, then this form is required to be submitted to HR, and HR, after making certain calculations, will decide that the particular employee is eligible to get this much of amount as an advance, right? For the two types of advance I have told you. One is advance against the current month salary, and another is advance which is to be repaid within the period of next 12 months, right? It means within the 1 year. Okay. Next, come to the point, loan. Loan is a long-term financial aid which is given to an employee as the part of their welfare functions of HR policy of a particular company. So, the amount which is given as a loans to a particular employee on the request made by him or her is for a good amount, good monetary means fund. So for loan there is a requirement of enough documentation, okay, and all the conditions, terms and conditions are laid down in one company's HR policy in regards to loan or advance policy. For example, few company requires two witnesses plus some legal documentation is required, and EMI of this loan is mutually decided by the employer and the employee, means by the management, uh, between the management and the concerned employee. But to avail this facility of loan, as per the particular company HR policy, one employee needs to complete the minimum required service period. Suppose if A employee is working in a XYZ company, he requires loan for 1 lakh rupees, 2 lakh rupees. So first of all, if the minimum service period is 1.5 years, he needs to complete this service. During this disbursement of loan, this process of disbursement of loan, his attendance, his leave record, his discipline, everything will be monitored, and then at the end calculation will be made that how much fund is may be given to him. HR in coordination with the current accounts department will decide that a particular employee is eligible to get this loan amount for this 15 or 12 EMI or 20 EMI, which is to be repaid at this ratio. Suppose for 1 lakh, then 5,000 rupees per month for next 20 months will be automatically deducted from the concerned employee's salary. Okay, right, friends? So I'm not talking about advance and loan in reference to any accounting purpose, but for HR purpose. I'm talking about this facility of advance and loan, which is provided by so many companies in the organized sector for its employee as a welfare function, welfare part. I think that this small information may be helpful to many of my friends, because man is the puppet in the hands of circumstances. At any time one may have a huge need of money to meet out some emergency works. For this there is a requirement of advance and loan, but please mind it that to avail all these benefits, an employee needs to be punctual, regular, and should work in the company, should remain staying in a company for the long period. Right, friends? I hope that you would really like it and may be beneficial for you in future. Right? Thank you.